Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by to another crazy video. And when I mean crazy, it means how crazy is Jehovah's Witnesses. They have put themselves on a pedestal, and actually someone's cutting the legs on these pedestals, and Watchtower, Jehovah's Witnesses, your governing body, you're going to fall on your ass. And when you hear this part of the video, I think you're going to agree with me. Get off the pedestal, Jehovah's Witnesses. You're not a religion. You don't have no knowledge or wisdom by going door to door thinking that you're helping everyone that wants to come to you and learn God's Word. You are destroying people's lives by bringing them and educating them into this false religion, this dangerous cult. And this elder is the reason why we do these videos. So let's get into this ridiculous, stupid, small portion of this talk. And you know me, I'm going to rip it apart.
Now, I don't know about you, but I think about the people I've known in school or at work that have called themselves Christians, and I have been, I think 100% of the time, disappointed by what they say versus what they live.
I am 100% disappointed knowing that I was in a cult. I was in a false religion. I'm not disappointed of the world that drew me into this false religion. It was my parents. Knock on the door. So I cannot condemn the world that indoctrinated me to have me to join this false religion. I had to give the world a -0. It was a Jehovah's Witness I have issues with. Mary Tolliver, thank you for ruining my life and my parents' life, because you didn't educate yourself. And I wonder, when 1975 came, when you brought us in 1970, did you leave this false religion while my parents stayed in? When 1968 was the beginning in the magazines, of the awake magazines, that, oh, the hope of 1975, the end of the world. Let's continue this ridiculous talk.
And maybe you've known people who have been absolutely hypocritical when it came to their quote-unquote worship of God or their appreciation for the Bible and its commandments. Today's world says on our coins, "In God we trust," doesn't it? And yet we see a world around us that says on one hand, "In God we trust," but on the other hand, well, we throw out the pages of the Bible that encourage this or that or command it.
Throw out the pages of the Bible. Wow! Didn't y'all keep some of those pages that was God's Word, and around that y'all created other pages, rewrite the Bible to fit the doctrines of Jehovah's Witnesses, to blind the eyes of the readers who is reading in these books thinking it was God's word? And you condemn few religions, they overlooked some scriptures, and you rewrote the whole entire book and call it the Holy Scriptures. Let's continue.
Us to do this or that, we just don't pay any attention to that. But let it be said that we trust in God. Well, they disprove it by everything, not by what they say, but by what they do. Isn't that true? But within Jehovah's true organization, isn't it refreshing to know that when we come to the meetings or our assemblies, our conventions, or we meet our brothers and sisters in different parts of the world, we know that there is a level of integrity that's unmatched by any other faith on the planet.
Let's stop right there. You got that part right, Mr. Elder. You got that part 100% right. You have been on the news for the child molesting all over the world. Even Jeffrey Jackson even said elders are basically raping children. And they have not been able to stop this nonsense. You letting people die for not letting them have blood. People committing suicide because you take them away from their families. Oh yeah, you're on top of the food chain, eating the people underneath you, working for you. As slavery, free slavery. And you think you're above all religion? You are. You are a complete dangerous cult. And I'm glad I educated myself. I'm glad I was spiritual weak. Because I've seen things that made no sense. Not have the knowledge of what was stumbling me. But at least I stepped back and tried to figure it out. Until one day I did figure it out. These talks like that is not encouraging no one. It's building false hope, pride into these witnesses.
Now, why is that? Well, that's because Jehovah's people are very serious about their Christianity. We just don't say it, but most people, even people who are opposed to our activity, recognize with a silent respect that we are one of the only faiths that truly walk the walk. We don't just
walk the walk.
Just talk about being Christians, but even if it's difficult, we try our best to do what's right in Jehovah's eyes.
They try to do the best in Jehovah's eyes. The puppet, the master behind the puppet himself. You got the Jehovah's Witnesses is the doll. You got the strings is the elders. You have the stick that controls the elders and the Jehovah's Witness. That is the governing body. Who is the one controlling the governing body? When there's so much evil and corruptness in this false religion, who is this Jehovah? Is he God? No. Is he Jesus? No. What was Jesus' words? The ruler of this earth is Satan the devil. There's your God. There's your Jehovah. There's the masters that controls the stick, the string, and the puppet. What did we as Jehovah's Witnesses did? We was cutting each string till we got free. We're no longer a puppet to the elders. We're no longer the puppet to the controller, which is the governing body. And we're not under a false god Jehovah that's truly is Satan the devil. There is so much wickedness in this false religion. If you don't do the research, I have no sympathy and I have no compassion for ignorance. I didn't have this information, or people was making these type of videos when I stepped out. But you're watching my videos. You're hearing my words, my heart, and my truthfulness. And you leave comments telling me to move on, quit bashing people's religion. This is not a religion, people. This is a terrorist group controlled by Watchtower. Anytime, any day, they take the lives of anyone they please. It doesn't matter if it's a one-year-old baby or 1 day old baby. If they want to rape and molest this kid, they will do it. So please, people, it's time to wake up. It's time to find the truth for yourself. It's time to get out and live a life without being controlled with these evil religions, especially the Watchtower. And stop calling yourself Jehovah Witnesses. You are puppets for a false god that does not even exist. Satan exists. The government body exists. Your elders exist. And that's who you bow down and worship. All these together. Thank you very much, and y'all have a wonderful day.